Alrighty. What the hell is going on with Demi Lovato?
Demi Lovato is reflecting on her, quote, traumatic childhood stardom. In an interview with The Hollywood Reporter published August 14th, the Disney Channel star talks about her upcoming documentary, Child Star, which...
Just by saying Disney Channel star, you know she's going to have a hard life. Like, they could have literally just said a Disney Channel star, and you're going to go, oh, the news clip's going to be about just having a bad life.
Sheds lights on the effects of fame at a young age and opens up about her own journey with young fame. Telling the outlet, I didn't realize that child stardom could be traumatic, and it isn't traumatic for everyone, but for me, it was. Demi, who started her career on Barney in 2002.
I never knew that. My mom literally did not let me watch Barney. She just did not want me to get dumbed down.
And specifically meant
I'll just watch Adult Swim in age 12.
mentions the Disney Channel franchise Camp Rock and how she doesn't remember much after the first movie due to hitting, quote, the threshold of what I could withstand emotionally and physically.
That's not good. Now, in my past on this show, I used to make fun of Amanda Bynes and Demi Lovato. Now I kind of feel bad.
And while looking back at her time at Disney, the 31-year-old feels sadness due to how she treated the crew. Quote, I think about people in the wardrobe department on my TV show.
They probably knew you didn't mean to. You're a brat, you're a teen, and you're working around pedophiles. And not an ideal situation.
Because I'd go in there in bad moods all the time. And I worry about guest stars that came on, or the other actors, or the people during Camp Rock too.
Here's the weird part. When she has short hair, she doesn't look great. But my goodness, when she has long hair and she's wearing a tight dress.
The singer, who starred on Disney's Sunny with a Chance, Camp Rock, and Princess Protection Program, goes on to admit she was envious of the Nickelodeon stars since they were allowed to be edgier and not placed on a pedestal.
Yeah, but they're hanging around Dan Schneider. I don't know what the pedophilia was like at Disney, because we know it exists, but are you really jealous? I mean, I know at the moment you were jealous, but there was no reason to be jealous of Dan Schneider.
At Disney, you became this instant role model, whether you liked it or not.
Well, that's true.
And because Disney Channel was so big at the time, there was also the unspoken pressure that if you did make a mistake, you knew that there were millions of people just waiting to take your spot.
That's not
But
good.
the fame didn't just affect her professional life, it also affected her relationship with her parents.
Oh, I thought she was going to say her relationship with God. I was like, thank God she didn't say that.
As she notes being the, quote, breadwinner in her family as a child. Quote, I mean, they tried to ground me, but I was an egotistical child star.
I like how she's using the word was and the word egotistical. You probably still are.
And I thought I was on top of the world. I'd be like, but I pay the bills. And what do you say to that?
I don't know, you spanker.
And while she was incredibly open during this interview, Demi gets even more candid in her upcoming documentary, where she shares more about her life and interviews stars like Drew Barrymore, Raven-Symoné, and JoJo Siwa.
Ugh, you had me with all the other ones, but then when you said JoJo Siwa, you absolutely, positively lost me. She just seems like such a brat. Like, you know when someone's a brat and you're like, whatever? But then someone's like a big brat. That's JoJo.
Whoa! Happy hot topic!
What is next for me?
So this is Demi Lovato, why she'll never tour again on Hoppe Hour.
What is next for me? I am in the studio making new music, and I am writing a ton and recording and
She seems pretty sober now. Good for her.
having fun with that.
Writing, recording, but probably not touring. Demi
I don't even know if she could sell out anymore. I'm not saying she couldn't sell out, but I don't know if she could sell out.
Lovato opening up about all things music in her latest cover story with The Hollywood Reporter, telling the mag that despite being back in studio, she might stay off stage for her next stage.
This stage of my life, I'm complete.
The 31-year-old singer admits being on the road.
She's only 31. She looks like she's 37. Man, heroin's a hell of a drug.
road takes a toll on your body.
So does heroin.
I am not 15 anymore.
I've been through a lot, and I'm really proud of myself.
Meanwhile, Demi is making her return to Disney.
What?
Oh, but this time she's calling the shots.
My vision was basically doing a deep dive on child stardom and the history surrounding child stars, how it affects the psyche, how it affects family dynamics.
Demi bringing that vision to life with her directorial debut, Child Stars, a Hulu documentary set to release September 17th.
Yeah.
As grateful as I am for everything that
Oh, that body is hot.
I have experienced, there is sadness and there is grief over the lack of a childhood, a normal childhood that
Yeah, that can't be ideal.
you would expect, a 15, 16-year-old to have.
Something Demi has been open about since her Disney days.
Obviously you're growing up in front of everyone watching. So the toughest part that's been hard for me is, I'm changing as a person as
This is an 09.
I'm getting older.
I say good day, wizard. I said good day.
The reason why I wanted to come on as a co-director was because I also had a really strong vision for this film and what I wanted to bring to the table.
She seems like she means well. Like, I know she's kind of a brat, but when you're hanging around pedophiles in Disney, it's almost excused.
And it was great being able to interview people.
But not just any people. Demi's doc scored Drew Barrymore, Christina Ricci, Raven Simone, JoJo Siwa, and of course, Demi's Camp Rock counterpart, Allison Stoner.
All right. Any girl that's last name is Stoner is sexy to me.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.